Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Jess Burton and today we're at Richard H. Rocket Arena on the campus of Salem State University as the 8th seed Headers boys hockey team takes on the 25th seed Blackstone Valley Tech Beavers in the round of 32 in the MIAA Division III state tournament. The contest today is brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. This association is responsible for governing, coordinating, and promoting educational athletics and aims to provide student athletes with the best high school experience possible. The MIAA stresses the values of interscholastic athletics from discipline and commitment to sportsmanship and teamwork. Visit the MIAA website today at MIAA.net and explore all they have to offer. And we are underway in the Division III state tournament between the 15-5-1 Headers and the 11-7-2 Blackstone Valley Tech Beavers. We should have an exciting matchup here tonight, and very similar to last year, the road to the Garden or back to the Garden this year for the Headers starts right here inside Rocket Arena in the round of 32. But a little bit different from last year. The Headers started off the season last year on the losing end with an 0-8 record as the first shot from the Headers rips off the post from London McDonald, their leading goal scorer. But they started the season 0-8 last year, ended the season as one of the hottest teams in the state. A little bit different this year as they jumped out to a 15-2-1 record, but have lost 3 straight games coming in to this matchup. And Blackstone Valley Tech is playing their best hockey of the season. They've won 4 straight coming into the tournament. And we hope that we will get the Headers that we saw in the first 18 games of the season and not the final 3 here tonight. Here's a chance for the Beavers. And Bird shuts it down. So a good opportunity on both ends of the ice for each team in the opening minute and a half here tonight. As a big hit is laid by Crew Monaco in front of the Marblehead students section. It's a whiteout and it's a toga fest for the students tonight. The togas brought them good luck throughout the tournament last year. So they're back in that wardrobe again this tournament to hopefully lead them to a second straight state title. The starters this evening for Blackstone Valley Tech were Ben Valenka, Max Kraus, Chris Bouvier, and Jameis and Jake Greenstein, brothers that are on the defensive line for the Beavs. And in net is Finn Lazo. Lazo looks on here at London McDonald, who again ripped that opening shot right off the far post. What a start that would have been for the Headers. Pass stays in the zone and is sent back into the corner. There's a wrist shot that gets blocked by Richie Anketel, and Anketel slow to get up. That one hit him where he had no pads. A high shot over the crossbar, chased down in the corner, big collision. And luckily both players get up from that. An awkward fall by Colin White into the boards. Kind of went head first, and he'll skate off. That shot is ripped wide by Monaco. The starting 5 for the Headers tonight are Sean Dolan, Will Sullivan, Ivan Radovsky, McDonald, and Ryan. And of course, in net is Leo Burge. Leo Burge, an NEC MVP candidate. I'd be shocked if he doesn't win it. As from right out in front, Holden Ferreira put a shot right into the chest of Lazo, and it almost broke through as it fell back to the ice, almost snuck through the leg pads. So great opportunities for the Headers here early on to begin the game. Leo Burge this season, 15-5-1. He started every game. That record is second on the North Shore. He's third in goals against with a 1.56 goals against average, and he is first in shutouts with 7 of them. The Headers got used to shutting out teams as the season went along. Something they were unfamiliar with was being shut out themselves. It took until the final game of the season in their tilt with North Andover in the consolation game of the Newburyport tournament, the final game of the season, where they lost 1-0. Their only time they've been blanked this season. Probably a reason why they've come out with some extra juice offensively here in the opening minutes of this one, trying to get on the board quickly. The clear doesn't make it. Players collided along the boards. Radovsky goes down, but gets the pass off his stick up to McDonald. He crosses the center timeline with it and dumps it in. It'll spin around the board, picked up by Crew Monaco on the far side. Assuming that's Will Sullivan, 6, not 8. The jersey scrunched up on his back, tough to read. Plays back into the center logo. Pass from Sullivan to Monaco. Up ahead to McDonald. It flips off his stick past the goal line. The Beavers back to get it. 5 minutes gone by here in the first. We'll play 3 15-minute periods. Puck held up along the near side boards. A 4-player pileup. So referee is telling him to get it off the boards. But it's still hung up there. Jack Eastwood and Kyle Hart doing most of the battling. It finally jars free. Flipped in by Hayden Gallo. The Beavers control in their own end. They can't clear, and that goes almost ceiling high and out of play.
Fans, be sure to check out the table here in the ticket booth for chocolate muffins from Florida Salem State men's ice hockey. You can get 3 pucks for $5.
So again, the Beavers have won 4 straight games coming into this matchup. The Headers have lost 3 straight on the season. The Beavers have 66 goals for, 49 goals against. The Headers have 71 goals for, 32 goals against. However, during this 3-game losing streak, they've only scored 5 and allowed 10. And going back a game prior to that, it was a 5-4 win, but that was the first time they'd given up 4 goals in a game. They did it back-to-back before losing 5-2 and 1-0 to round out the season to Triton and North Andover, scoring 10 goals and allowing 14. And there's a goal for them right there. A hot wrist shot from just beneath the blue line makes it 1-0 Headers. Hayden Gallo with the goal. His 9th of the season.
Assisted by number 2, Kellen Laramie.
Kellen Laramie picks up the assist.
That's Gallo from Laramie at 5:58.
Number 2 for Laramie in that category on the season. The Beavers play it off the boards in front of their own bench across to the near side. Puck spins down beneath Burge, who hugs the post. Tough pass for Dulac to control. Sent diagonally across the ice into the near corner. Monaco goes to get it. And a whistle will stop play. So the goal coming about 6 minutes into the game. An excellent start for the Headers. Almost scoring on their first possession. Had a couple other chances before Gallo found the back of the net. Beat in Lazo, blocker side, into the high corner of the goal. . Laramie with a nice move. Shakes Shanahan. Sends the puck up ice. Headers chasing after it. Beavers get to it first. They control in their own end. The clear doesn't get there. McDonald stops the puck. Sends it back in. This one will break the blue line. Up to Shanahan. And now Jacob Selby gets crunched up against the boards by Sean Dolan, who jars the puck loose. Here's a breakout opportunity for the Headers. It's McDonald, the leading goal scorer, rips one on Lazo, and he wraps it up. On the season, McDonald with 15 goals and 15 assists. That puts him in 4th on the North Shore in goals, 8th in assists, and 6th in points. There's a shot from the slot with a rebound that lays out in front, and now just above the crease, it's still loose. Lazo thought he covered up. It was shoveled out of there by one of his teammates, and it goes out of play. But a few juicy rebounds sitting in front of Lazo as he could not collect the puck. The Headers couldn't get back to it and finish. Sullivan lines up for the draw against Jack Eastwood. McDonald and Radovsky flanking Sullivan on the far circle. Feingold and Laramie out there behind him. This is Feingold who will play it back in. Laramie spins, tries to send it in, but it's blocked by Shanahan. Shanahan finds space and sends a shot into the glove of Burge. And Leo looks confident on his first save of the night, or his first glove save of the night. .607 left in the first. Headers lead by 1. Eastwood gets tripped up after he takes the face-off, trying to dive back towards the puck. Potential 2-on-1 for the Headers with the pass out of reach of Monaco. Beavers send it back the length of the ice. Jacob Selby, number 8, avoids a hit from Dolan. This is J.J. Downey, sends it middle. And Burge covers the puck off the stick of Shanahan. Both teams changed skaters before this face-off. And that's off the crossbar. Max Pilkington just missed. Not sure Burge ever saw that one. There was traffic in front of him, and that was a heck of a slap shot from Pilkington. Both teams have wore some paint off the posts and the crossbar so far tonight. This could be a high-scoring first period already, if not with some help from the iron. But it's still 1-0. Here's Radovsky. He has it taken off his stick, sent across. Pass up ahead, a bit behind the intended target, which was Gagin, taken away by the other number 17, McDonald. His entry goes to the Beavers. They bring it back to the neutral zone. Gagin gets tripped up. No hand in the air. Gagin back on his skates. Backhand shovels it into the far corner. Back across the blue line come the Headers. That pass behind Wyman. Controlled by the Beavers. It almost pops up out of play. Wyman goes over to pin Duncan up against the boards. And played back in by the Headers with 4 minutes to play in the first. Kyle Hart's pass got caught up underneath the skates of Van Richard. Hart needs to be stronger with the puck than that. And we have icing going against the Beavers. Blackstone Valley Tech, a school in Upton, Mass. And they are the number 25 seed in Division III. Those 3 losses really cost the Headers some seeding position, as at one point prior to those losses, they were as high as number 3. Then they dropped to 6, then they dropped to 8 before the pairings came out. Last year, they were actually number 6 when the tournament started. A blocker saved by Burge, a high rebound, goes out in front of him, and he's able to clear it away once it comes back down. Slap shot from the far point, got deflected on its way to Burge. Able to still get a piece. He bats that one out of trouble for the time being. Now off the side of the net, slapped at by Shanahan. And Burge shuts that one down. Burge looks very poised right now. Brought back in by Greenstein, the defender. That's Jake Greenstein. Wears number 26, Jameis 24. Here's McDonald. His shot gets deflected right off his stick by Valenka, and it pops up into the glove of Lazo. Players ready for the face-off. However, the referees are not. The door to the Beavers bench a little loose. Now they're ready to go. The Beavers control off the draw. Into the neutral zone. Bouvier, a 1-on-3. Stops. Tries to hit the trailer. The pass didn't make it. But Kraus went and got it himself. Now Kraus has to backtrack beyond center ice. He'll send it in, and that's another icing. A fast-moving first period. We're down to 2:02 left. Hart slides in to take the draw against Eastwood. 2 captains doing it. Hart wins it. Feingold took a shot that got blocked. Laramie skates back for it. Turns it over at the blue line. Here's J.J. Downey, 1-on-1 with Burge. Sends a shot wide of the net. A quick shot back on Burge from the near side. He got his glove on it. Play continues, and it ricochets off Burge's pads, and he's able to cover it up. Laramie got caught in front of his own bench, right along the blue line. But the turnover doesn't cost him. Not this time. Beavers control off the draw. Good effort by McDonald to try to clear the zone. Duncan has it stolen away. Here's McDonald. Tries to put a move on as he was the lone player in front of Lazo, but a good poke check from behind. And he was unable to get the shot off. Radowski sends it in, stopped by Lazo. 1 minute left in the first. controlled by Thomas Bailey. Backhand pass connects with Kraus. Kraus trying to get around Jimmy Ryan. Puck ended up rolling off his stick into the corner. It breaks free. Back past center ice. Not a lot on the re-entry by Bailey. Jameis Greenstein goes down as he tries to control. Headers turn it over again. Burge makes a stop. Kraus was the shooter. And this goes up out of play as the Headers on the bench duck out of the way. 22.7 left in the first. Hart circles into the face-off circle. Beavers win another face-off. They've been very good on the draws tonight. There's a high shot that got deflected. Laramie shovels it above the blue line. Radovsky sends it ahead, 2-on-1 for the Headers. McDonald returns it past the Hart, just out of reach as time expires. Both teams with excellent scoring chances in the first period. Blackstone with nothing to show for it. The Headers score on the goal by Hayden Gallo and lead it 1-0 after 15 minutes. Before we go, a message from the MIAA. They would like to remind you that high school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others toward a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school competitions in your community. We'll be back with the second period. You're watching MHS Sports on MHTV. Welcome back inside Rocket Arena for period number 2 and the round of 32 of the MIAA tournament between the Headers and the Blackstone Valley Beavers. The Headers lead at 1-0 after 15 minutes. Teams have switched ends. Headers will defend the left side of the ice. Beavers will defend the right side. Here in the second, Hayden Gallo with the goal in the first. Kellen Laramie with the assist. And we are underway. Opening face-off of the second, chases the Headers back. From above the blue line, a shot on target that Burge sends into the corner. Sent in quickly by Monaco. Out of reach of Hart. Hart skates after it. The puck stalls just on the side of the net. Big hit by Monaco. Kraus wearing the worst of it. Radovsky and Greenstein meet in the corner. Puck pops up. It doesn't clear. Now it does off the feet of Hart. And the puck rolls on its end. And settles behind Burge, picked up there by Laramie. Sent across ice by McDonald. The Beavers get it out of there quickly. Feingold back to it. Here's Radovsky. Drags it off the boards and has it jarred loose as he takes a hit from Jack Eastwood. Beavers can't clear. And Laramie hits his teammate, Will Sullivan, in the back. Now the puck loose in front, chased after by Radovsky. Lazo goes on his back and somehow squeezes the puck between his pads. And the Headers will get 3 players on. Change the offensive line before the face-off, which the Beavers control. Again, they've done a really nice job on face-offs tonight. Here's Ferreira. Selby on his hip, able to get the puck off his stick. Feingold knocks it back in, but the Headers are offsides. So they have to clear the blue line. Now they'll try to chase it down. McDonald's pass didn't have a lot on it. They quickly spin it to the far side. Shoveled off the boards. Pilkington goes down. It's cleared by McDonald and comes right back past him into the corner. Pilkington chases it down and absorbs a big hit by Monaco. And I've said it in about every broadcast this season, Crew Monaco loves hitting people. He is a tough player, whether on the football field or on the ice. Puck stalls in the face-off circle for a moment. Collected and sent around towards the Headers bench by the Beavers. Headers able to keep it in. Now it gets out of the zone, and we have a delayed penalty coming. And it's going against the Beavers. And they're going to send Charlie Gagnon to the box for a cross-check. He is bewildered by the call, and that is our first penalty of the night. And it'll send the Headers on the power play. With the 1-0 lead, looking for more here on the man advantage. Headers student section letting Gagnon know that he can't do that. Here's a high shot from Hart. Doesn't make it all the way through, blocked by a body in front. Comes back to Hart. Here's Dolan. McDonald with space, fires off the glove of Lazo. Second chance by Monaco, and Lazo stops that one. But the Beavers can't clear. It gets to Hart. He and Radovsky play catch. Back to Hart. His pass broken up. It still stays in the zone. McDonald to Hart. Hart fires, and it's deflected up into the protective netting. He had Monaco in the slot right above the crease. I thought the pass was going to go to him from McDonald because he was wide open, but instead he went over to Kyle Hart, and that shot up and out of play. But good spacing by the headers on that possession, and a nice job defending the blue line, keeping the puck on the attack. This one's gloved down by Dolan. The same skaters for the Beavers remain out there, and they're going to get tired quickly without a change if the headers can continue to keep it in. That one barely stays in. Dolan over to Hart. Hart's shot saved by Lazo. Hart will collect it off the boards, send it low to Radovsky. Looking across from from McDonald. The pass out of reach. They'll spin it back to Hart again. It deflects off Monaco in the slot, up off the crossbar, and stays out of the net. Hit by Monaco in the corner. McDonald circles, able to keep it in. Collides with one of the Beavers players. They both go down. They're tangled up. That's he and Eastwood. And finally, the Beavers clear, and players are calling for a change. Final 15 seconds of the power play. That line played almost the entire 2 minutes. Brought back in by Hart. What a move! It goes behind Lazo, and he dives back on it and keeps it out of the net while losing his stick. Lazo is stickless in the crease. He can't go to get it. His teammate, Greenstein, tried to push his stick towards him. Now it bounces off a skate and right back into Lazo's hands, so he's got his equipment back. As another player loses their stick in the corner, this time it's Radovsky who comes up without his stick, and the Beavers bring it back in as we're back to full strength. Wow, what a sequence that was. Can't believe that puck stayed out of the net. Hart put a terrific move on the defender to get free, and his shot was saved by Lazo, but then it trickled behind him, and somehow he was aware enough to turn around, dive on it, and able to make another save. Wow. That's thrown in wide by Gallo as Radovsky's stick remains on the ice just above the goal line. Beauvier plays it into himself, tries to go after it. Laramie gets there first. Those two meet. Beauvier continuing to battle in the corner. Shoveled out by Feingold. Into the attacking zone by the headers. Monaco crunches Jake Greenstein against the boards. Monaco with it through the circle. Still with it. Lays a pass in front of the crease. He had Hart and Monaco there, and neither could put it home. And that was my mistake. I thought Monaco was the one that laid the pass down. That was Wyman, 9, not 8. Monaco and Hart were the two that could have finished the play. Somehow this remains a 1-0 game. The headers knocking on the door time and time again here in the last couple minutes, but they just can't step through it. Sullivan got a good piece of the face-off, played it back. And McDonald able to flip it up ahead for the clear. Here's Radovsky. Backhand pass out in front, ends up more of a shot, but a slow roller and an easy cover for Lazo. .750 left in the second. The pass is blocked and put wide of the net by Dulac. That was a bad turnover by the Beavers, but they escape. The shot from Ferreira beyond the blue line, off the chest pad of Lazo. Play continues. Stolen, spinning shot from Dulac into the glove of Lazo. Great concentration by the Beavers goalie to stop that one. And a couple bad turnovers here by the Beavers. Again, they get out of it unscathed. Here's Feingold, high shot off the shoulder of Lazo. Into the corner. If it's not directly into Lazo's glove, he's having trouble wrapping it up. Monaco, pass out in front to Hart. A one-timer goes wide of the far post. Monaco pass out in front by Hart, who had his stick held up. This is Shanahan, a 1-on-2 off the feet of Laramie. And the referee's going to say that puck did get above the blue line and that the Beavers are offsides. So a neutral zone face-off coming here. The start in center for the Headers tonight, Will Sullivan will take the draw. Head coach for Blackstone Valley, Glenn Chambliss, having a conversation with one of the referees. Mark Marfione is the head coach for the Headers that led them to the state title last year in his second year. Dolan catches an edge of his skate, goes down. And a whistle will bring a face-off to Burge's left. Clean win by the Beavers. A quick shot fired across the crease by Jameis Greenstein. The Headers ended up offsides as they got caught up at the blue line. Then they end up icing the puck. And the Beavers ice the puck. They'll come back down in their own zone. Flipped forward by Dulac. He gets back to it and he gets hit hard. 2-on-2 with the other three Headers trailing the play. They're able to break it up as they spin Greenstein down. That shot wide from Dulac. Teddy Dulac, a freshman forward, seen a lot of time here in this game and making the most of it. Here's an outlet pass and a breakaway for the Headers. And Lazo makes the save. Gallo was looking for his second of the game. And Lazo denied him. Beautiful save. Not sure how they let Gallo get so wide open behind the play. There's a shot from the far point from Dolan, and it's scooped up off the ice by Lazo. Chance after chance after chance here in the second for the headers. Beavers have not had a lot of offensive zone time at all in this period. It's been dominated by the headers, but the game is still 1-0. There's a quick fire that goes wide. Jimmy Ryan was trying to clear for the headers, but it went right to Greenstein. That gets past Greenstein. Monaco's going to race to it. He and Valenka in a foot race. Monaco got there first. They collide, but Monaco able to poke it forward behind the net, and now it clears into the center logo and sent back in quickly by the headers. Collected behind the net by the Beavers, trying to attack and set up their offense. They get behind the net, pass out into the slot, goes between Greenstein's feet, and it's cleared. The setup from Kraus. McDonald back the other way, had a defender on his back. Another rebound loose in front of the crease as Lazo spins around. Headers can't put it home. Kraus drops a pass to Bouvier. He can't get a clean shot off. McDonald just outside the face-off circle, sends it across into the far corner. Laramie down on all fours, able to keep it in. 3.5 left in the frame. Radovsky puts a body on one of the Beavers players. Good block by Laramie, getting a piece of the puck off Richard's stick. Feingold sends it corner to corner and avoids a hit. McDonald collects it there. Flips it up off the glass. Sullivan able to clear on the second attempt. Quickly brought back in by the Beavers. That goes between the legs of Feingold, and Burge makes the stop. Shanahan the shooter. Burge plays it off the backboards, leaves it for Feingold. His pass not going to make it to the blue line. 2-on-1. Backhand shot. Burge makes the stop on the slow shot. And it's kicked out of there by the headers. Nice job clearing away the trash. Up ahead with McDonald. He fires. And this time Lazo able to make the stop cleanly. Maybe a little bit of a rebound, but able to cover quick. Lazo has been peppered here in the second. He's been up for every challenge so far. 2:35 left. Clean win by the headers. Ferreira had his shot blocked immediately. That gets past Ryan and up ice. Not a clean pass intended for Jackson Dreyer. And it's icing. Jackson Dreyer, a sophomore, called up from the JV squad for this tournament matchup as the headers get to extend their roster a little bit for tournament play. Face-off controlled by the headers. Pushed ahead to Hart. He overskated it just a bit. Now he gets pushed into the zone with the puck and now pushed down. But it pops loose to Ryan, across to Dolan, and his shot into the mitt of Lazo. Dolan this year 11th on the North Shore in defensive scoring with 1 goal, but has 10 assists. Hart to take the draw. Gets held up right on the dot. Gallo can't weave past the defender to get a shot away, but it'll stay in. Hart controls, changes direction, sends it up top to Laramie. Laramie fires! Off Lazo and off the glass. Laramie stops it just beyond center ice. He's met by Bouvier along the boards. Laramie backs out, leaves it for Monaco, but it's taken away. Here's Kraus. Kraus put a move on, then tried to go high above the shoulder of Burge, but it's too high and out of play. 1:26 left in the second. That probably the best opportunity of the period for the Beavers. Burge collects himself before this face-off, as Sullivan will circle in to take it against the captain, Jack Eastwood. Knocked along the sideboards, shoveled out of the corner, and cleared. Up ahead, McDonald didn't control cleanly at first, now has it, looking across through the slot, can't connect with the intended target. It was Sullivan, I believe. Back the other way, that's going to be a hook. Delayed penalty against the Beavers coming. Burge looking for his chance to get off, but McDonald surrenders the puck to the Beavers with a minute left in the period so that they can go on the power play. Easy call right there for the official. If I can make the call, they certainly can. Jacob Selby, the assistant captain for the Beavers, heads to the box. Second power play chance on the night for the Headers. They were very aggressive on the first one, but unable to score. Remember, they kept the line for the Beavers on for about a minute and 45. Now a shorthanded chance for Blackstone, and they score! 9 seconds into the Headers power play, a shorthanded goal for the Beavers off the break. Poor play off the face-off for the Headers. Leads to Kraus bringing it up ice. The pass into the slot, and Jack Eastwood beats Leo Burge down low, and we are tied at 1. That has certainly taken the air out of the building right now. There's a turnover as it was attempted to be slapped down ice, but it went right to Monaco, and he one-timed it into the glove of Lazo. 34 seconds left in the period. The power play, though, continues for the Headers. Let's see if they can get it back before the break. Here's McDonald with space. He shoots. Kick save. It goes right to Hart on the rebound, but it's taken away, and another opportunity shorthanded here. Again, it's Kraus up ice across the blue line. He stops above the faceoff circle, finds a shooting lane in the slot. It's blocked off the skate of Dolan. Pops up, doesn't clear. In front of the Beavers bench with 10 seconds left in the period. It gets past McDonald. Dolan stops it, hands it off to McDonald with 5 to play. Long pass up ahead. Hart for a buzzer beater. Oh, off the glove of Lazo, and it trickles past the far post as time expires. What an end to the second period as Blackstone Valley Tech ties it shorthanded. We go to the second intermission tied at 1. The Headers will have a minute and 4 seconds on the power play when we resume in the third. And before we go, we'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so if you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on our donate button. Stay tuned, the third period coming up, and it should be a thriller. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV and the MIAA Division III tournament. The third period is about to begin between the Headers and the Blackstone Valley Beavers, tied at 1. The Headers will have 1 minute and 4 seconds on the power play after giving up a shorthanded goal 9 seconds into said power play to tie the game. The defending state champs season hangs in the balance here. 15 minutes to play. We are underway here in the third. The Headers win the draw and control. Monaco, Hart, Radovsky, McDonald, and Dolan, the 5 on the ice. Dolan sends it down to Radovsky. The Beavers collect it but can't clear it. Dolan keeps it in. Pass gets past Hart to Radovsky. Hart and Radovsky play catch. Radovsky settles behind the net. Monaco right on the side of the net. There's a shot from Hart. A rebound out in front. Lazo makes 2 saves. And a whistle stops play as the net came loose. The Headers had more than a handful of chances to score in the second with pucks that laid inside the crease, just outside the crease, one that popped up underneath the crossbar and stayed out of the net. But none have found the back of the net since the first period. Here's McDonald. He fires high off the glass. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Radovsky, a backhand pass into the slot. No one there for the Headers. Played by Ancatel and cleared, and we're back to full strength. Radovsky, backhand pass in. The Headers change. Pass out of reach of Jacob Selby. Wyman goes down and hard into the boards. He pops back up quickly and controls the puck. Sends it around. It breaks the blue line. Toss back in. Oh, my goodness. It was in the air and off of Laramie's stick, and it dropped, and it made Burge change his position and able to make the stop. That was almost an own goal. How devastating that would have been. Shanahan was just trying to throw that in, and Laramie stuck the puck out, or stuck his stick out, made contact with the puck. McDonald gets pinned in front of his own bench. The pass gets up to Radovsky. Radovsky tries to lay it back, but he and Sullivan too congested to make the pass work. Long tape-to-tape pass, but a hard deflection off the stick of Bouvier as he couldn't control it cleanly. Bounces back into the Headers' attacking zone, and then the Beavers able to clear. They throw it in once again. This time Dolan does it. Off of Sullivan into the corner. Beavers go side to side. Pass out of reach, off the boards. It'll go the length of the ice. It chases Dolan back. The Headers 15-5-1, the 8th seed in Division III, tied with the 11-7-2, 25th seed Beavers. Here is Shanahan. Gets to the goal line. Tough angle for the pass, and it doesn't work out for him. 2-on-2 back the other way. Pass left for Hart, above the face-off circle, and he scores! Kyle Hart breaks the tie. 2-1 Headers. His 14th goal of the season. And the Headers faithful, and the bench can exhale for the moment as they lead it, and Hart wants more. He shoots on a 2-on-1, kept it himself, and the save made by Lazo. 1-on-3, back the other way with a couple of Beavers trailing the play. Burge got a piece of the shot into the corner. And it clears. It's icing against the Headers. Not sure there's anybody more clutch on the Headers roster than Kyle Hart, and he comes through again. Feingold in the corner, gets hit by Anketel. Duncan backhanded towards the blue line. McDonald fighting for it along the boards. It pops free into the slot. Pops up in the air. Blockered behind the net by Burge. Radovsky, indirect. Good look up ahead to McDonald. Centering pass to Sullivan, and he couldn't get a shot off. McDonald takes it off the boards. Spins back with his eyes to the blue line. One-time shot from Ryan got deflected, and into the far corner it goes. Now in front of the Beavers bench. Sullivan's dump-in attempt is blocked and cleared. Dolan will chase it back. Sends it towards center ice, and it's flipped back in by the Beavers. Collected and brought forward. Dolan stops right behind the blue line and sends it up ice. The Beavers collect it, send it off the boards in front of the Marblehead bench. Monaco avoids a hit. Back out towards the blue line. Burge might have been screened on that one, but it goes by the far post. The puck clears into the center circle. It's lost by Pilkington. Wyman goes to get it off the side of the net. Ferreira, the closest one to it, couldn't control it. Back through neutral ice. Ferreira gets a stick on it. Sent in by Bouvier. It gets by Laramie. Stopped at the blue line, controlled by Eastwood. Delayed penalty coming against the Headers. They touch the puck, and this is the first penalty going against Marblehead tonight. It comes with 8:59 left in regulation. And we'll see what the Beavers can script here on the power play with a chance to tie. Eastwood takes the draw, controlled and cleared by Marblehead. Backtracking now, changing his momentum forward is Pilkington across the blue line, had it poked away. Over to Bouvier. Pilkington looking for the return pass, but Hart intercepts it. Shorthanded chance, stops, nobody running with him. It rolled off his stick. He got pinned by Eastwood, and the Beavers have it. Krause's shot deflected by Laramie, up and out of play. E.J. Wyman, the guilty party for the Headers. A minute 23 left on the power play. Looked like Hart was going to have a chance for a shorthanded opportunity, but never got a shot off after the turnover. Headers trying to clear, they do, but it ends up on the stick of Pilkington, and he was a bit over-eager, getting back into the zone, and the Beavers caught offsides. Two 2-1 Headers, 8:08 left. The Beavers' goal coming shorthanded. Now they're looking for a power play goal to tie it. And we're going to have another penalty against the Headers. This is going to go against Radovsky. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for a minute. No better chance than this here for the Beavers. The Headers played a clean game up until this point. And now back-to-back penalties committed. And Blackstone Valley going to call a timeout. They want to talk strategy with an set up an excellent position to tie this one up. Now with a 2-man advantage. The Headers really have to dig in here defensively. The first period was played so even on both ends. Each team had a ton of chances to score. Each team hit posts, hit crossbars, and it ended 1-0. The second period seemingly dominated by the Headers until the shorthanded chance opened up for the Beavers to tie it at 1. Now here in the third, with the Headers taking back the lead, but now have committed back-to-back penalties and opened the door for the number 25 seed to get right back into this with not a lot of time left. 7:58 to be exact. And potentially a game-tying chance coming here on a power play if they get a good look. Pilkington fires, and that goes up out of play. It's Laramie, Dolan, and Hart out there. There's a shot and a rebound. Burge makes a save on both of them. And it's cleared. Wonderful saves by Burge and the potential NEC MVP, but that will mean nothing to Burge if they don't come out of here with a win tonight. Another shot by Pilkington. This one got through to Burge. He was able to get enough of it to deflect it into the corner. That was a good look for Pilkington. This one redirected by the near post. Selby the shooter. Back to Selby. Fires again. Laramie gets a piece. And it's cleared. The first penalty has expired, so it's 5-on-4 now. This puck stays in play. Feingold goes to get it, sends it the length of the ice. It'll be stopped by Lazo behind his own net with a half a minute left on the power play. Greenstein lost it. Dolan goes down. Fans want a trip. They're not going to get one. Greenstein continues his momentum to the far side, sends it through the crease above Burge. Back to Greenstein behind the net. And now we will stop play because the net has once again popped off its posts. So they will reset it. And the Headers are 6 seconds away from getting out of this 5-on-3 situation. Late addition to the ice is Colby Duncan. He slides in there for the Beavers. Nice job on the draw by Sullivan. Push his counterpart away from the puck. We are back to full strength as Radovsky heads back on the ice. A spoiled opportunity by the Beavers. In the 5-on-3 and then the power play, nothing to show for it. 2-1, Headers lead it. 5:35 left, they clear the puck. Sent back in hard by the Beavers. Feingold shakes Anketel, gets to center ice, but has it taken away. Anketel was the trailer as he got back on his skates late. Couldn't control the pass. He and Laramie collide. The puck clears. It'll be stopped by Lazo. The winner of this game advances to the round of 16. The reigning state champs trying to hang on to their 2-1 lead. Big hit by Monaco above the blue line. A high clear. Controlled on the back end. Played forward. Here's Eastwood. Gets around Ryan twice. Fires wide. Off the body of Monaco. And he's able to clear the puck. Lazo with his hand in the air for icing. And the official calls it. 4:22 left in regulation. The face-off will come to Leo's left. Sullivan takes the draw. Gets a good stick on it. Over to Feingold. Off of him into the corner. Aggressive play by the Beavers beneath the goal line. But the Header's able to clear. Here's McDonald. Gets into the slot trying to find a shooting lane. He does. And a kick save by Lazo. Loose puck behind the net. McDonald can't control. Radovsky couldn't either. Beavers with speed across the blue line. Stop, fired in the slot, they score! What a tip-in! The captain, Chris Bouvier, from the assistant captain, Max Kraus, ties it at 2 with 3:47 left. The speed from Kraus. The finesse from Bouvier on the tip-in. Beats Burge, blocker side. And we have a fresh hockey game. What a game. 3:35 left. The Headers have dropped 3 straight to end the regular season coming into this playoff game. The Beavers have won 4 straight and now have momentum on their side here late in the third. All the pressure on the number 8 seed and reigning champion Headers right now. They win the faceoff. It's Feingold who sends it into the corner. McDonald got a piece of it. He gets pinned. Sullivan goes to get it. Spinning, sending a pass above the crease. McDonald can't get to it. It's broken up. It's taken past the blue line by Greenstein. He gets crushed by Radovsky. Feingold gets a little bit of a hit, able to keep his composure, and the puck sends it across the blue line to McDonald. Radovsky across to Sullivan. The pass out of reach. Back to McDonald. Sullivan onside across the blue line. Fighting for it, now in the corner. McDonald fumbling it. Back to Sullivan. McDonald can't stop it cleanly. Taken away by Pilkington. Up ahead to Duncan. His pass across, intercepted by Hart. Hart trying to weave past a defender. It's broken up. It gets back to Kyle. above the blue line this time. Tries to send it in. It goes right to Richard on the back end. Monaco flips it middle. Bounces off the stick of Gallo. Now into the neutral zone. Under 2 to play in regulation. We could be headed for overtime. We will see. Pilkington gloves it down. Sends it towards center ice. It's stopped there by Dolan. Lazo out of the net to stop the fast-moving pass by Dolan. Gallo pestering in the attacking zone. Got a piece of it. Making the clear difficult. It gets to Dolan. Into the far corner. Valenka back there to pick it up for the Beavers. Eastwood trying to play it to himself off the boards. Dolan shuts down his momentum. And the Beavers ice the puck with 1:05 left in the third, tied at 2. Timeout called by the Headers. The Headers getting more than they asked for here in the round of 32 from Blackstone Valley. Remember, all the way back in the first period, the first shot of the game for the Headers went off the crossbar. They've hit 2 more posts and crossbars since then. The Beavers have hit a couple themselves. In that second period, the Headers had a puck laying just above the goal line that they could not finish. They had one just outside the crease that they could not put home, and plenty of other chances as they dominated the second frame before giving up the shorthanded goal to tie it. Now they've surrendered the tying goal once again with a handful of minutes left here in the third. They didn't lose 2 games in a row all season, but they lost 3 in a row to finish up the regular season. Started at 15-2-1. They don't want to go to overtime. They want to end it here. 65 seconds left in regulation to do it. Kyle Hart lines up for the faceoff. The Headers control. Feingold. His shot is blocked. They got to get back. Bouvier flips it to himself. He'll chase it in the corner. Met by Feingold. Bouvier back above the goal line. Eastwood gets tripped down. 45 seconds to play. Above the face-off circle. Here's Hart. Potential 3-on-2. 3-on-3 as they cross the blue line. Hart with it. Backhand pass ends up behind the net. McDonald up to Feingold. He has a lot of room. He fires off the glove in the glass. 25 seconds to play in the third. Slap shot blocked. Radovsky can't get to it. 15 seconds left. Radovsky in the corner. Played out. Feingold gonna have another chance here. Wrist shot scooped by Lazo with 8.9 left. Hart and Eastwood, a couple of captains, line up for the faceoff. Hart wins it cleanly. A quick shot, they score! With 6.9 left. Crew Monaco! makes it 3-2 headers. Unbelievable. He's a top shelf kind of player, and he buries it into the upper corner of the net. The Beavers have pulled their goalie for the final 5 seconds. One final chance. And the Headers survive. They're moving on to the round of 16. Absolutely incredible. What a finish! The C on his jersey, the captain, Crew, Monaco wins it in the final seconds. And the road to repeating as state champions, the dream is still alive. What a game. One final message here from the MIAA. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. And once again, the final score here from Rocket Arena tonight. The Headers win it 3-2. And are moving on to the round of 16. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I hope you enjoyed that one, and how couldn't you? I'm Jess Burton. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.